Hello, my name is Michael, and if you're watching this video, chances are there's days where you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, overworked, just never enough hours in the day, just can't seem to catch up. Well, a lot of people out there are like that. I've been like that as well. I've had those years, and been fortunate enough just always to be looking and seeking and coming across some answers and things that can help. So thank you so much first to stop in here and to check this out and to give this a listen. I honor that you're to the point where you're actually looking to get, a little bit more peace, a little less stress, perhaps a little bit more work-life balance. So as I said, my name is Michael. I'm a high performance coach, and like I say, I'm always looking, I'm always researching, I'm always going off to seminars, listening to podcasts, reading books, constantly seeking, constantly learning to find ways to optimize my day and in doing so, my life. And much of that work entails changing things here and here. And that's what I'm sharing with you today. I have a couple of options for you. One is a course called the 10-Day Personal Tune-Up, which is just that. It's 10 days of a tune-up. You take your car in, perhaps it's not running great, it's not getting that good of gas mileage, maybe it's not stopping that well, it's not turning that well. You go get a tune-up. It's not a brand new car, it's not an overhaul, it's a tune-up. Just 10 days, pretty simple stuff. And a lot of people are thinking, what could you do in 10 days? You could do a lot in 10 days. If you were to just get in that same car and just start driving today, just pick a direction and go for a whole day, you'd be pretty far down the road. Do that 10 days in a row. Pretty much even the clunkiest car, if it runs the whole time, you could drive all the way across the country, all the way across the US in this case. So you can do a lot in 10 days. And this 10-day personal tune-up course, it focuses on the first 10 minutes of your day. And again, you're like, what can you do in 10 minutes? Well, if you think about it, 10 minutes can be very powerful. Oftentimes, say your first thing that comes to mind, you're eating a meal. Often, most of us do eat. And say the whole thing lasts for 20 minutes, and about 10 minutes through, you're starting to feel like, wow, this is really good, but I'm just feeling just a little bit full. But it tastes so good, and we don't want to waste food, so we keep piling it in. And then all of a sudden, we're full. Almost to the point of discomfort. So that 10 minutes took you from being good to being uncomfortable. Take it even less timing. Timing is everything. 10 seconds can make all the difference. Say you're at a crosswalk, and you wait 10 seconds. Little walk fellow comes on, turns green, and you walk, and now you're good. Well, if you don't wait that 10 seconds, little red light doesn't come. Green light doesn't come on, and you just walk in traffic. Well, you might get hit by a car. So time is crucial. So how you start your day is very important. And the 10-day personal tune-up, that's what it's all about. It's just going to get you to look at the first 10 minutes of your day. Really put some focused efforts on that. And as you change, just the beginning, as you begin anything, the first few steps are critical. If I'm walking towards you in the first 2 steps and I go straight towards you, then I get closer towards my thing. And if you go a longer trajectory, it becomes even more crucial. But if my first step, 1, 2, is the wrong way, I'm out of the frame. I'm out of the picture. I've taken myself out of the game. That's how critical the first steps are. I've recently read something. This guy helps people, sprinters, runners, guys that do the 40-yard dash in the NFL Combine. The first, how you line up, how you get your feet cocked, how you get your body, your elbow up, all these things before you even start are key. And then that first step is so critical. It takes tenths of a second off your whole time. And these guys, a tenth of a second is millions of dollars. If they're a tenth of a second quicker than anyone else, it's millions of dollars on their contract when they get out in the NFL. So maybe ours isn't quite as high of a circumstance, quite of a high as an outcome, but it's pretty important anyhow. So first 10 minutes of your day are really, really crucial. And it's just going to get you, instead of most of us snooze, 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 jump out of bed and just haul around, getting crazy and running out. We might throw some coffee in, might do a quick little whatever we do with our appearance. We may nourish our bodies. We may just have a thought about what we're going to do, but we're in traffic, we're I don't know anymore, are probably on our phones, listening to the radio. You know, maybe if you're a woman, you're on your phone, listening to the radio and doing makeup because you guys rock. But anyhow, the first 10 minutes, crucial, totally crucial, can change your life. And that's what the 10-day personal tune-up's about. And also have the chance, if you're just into something different, you can do some individual coaching, and I have a 60-minute complimentary strategy session. It's a high performance coaching strategy session, and it will help you in numerous ways. And it's different for everybody because we all have different challenges, right? But it will get you to look, you know, key things, you know, how clear you are about where you're going, what's important to you. That is so key. If you're not sure what's really important to you and you're just reacting and, you know, just dodging and reacting and trying to catch things and, you know, juggle, you're always going to be doing that. You're just always going to be running around and never really get anywhere. You've got to decide what's important to you. Where do you want to go? It's crucial. A lot of people don't think about that thing. So that's something that happens during a complimentary strategy session. We'll look at your energy. You know, do you feel energized? Do you feel vibrant? Do you wake up just like, wow, I'm ready to go. I'm going to have such a great day. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to spend some time with my loved ones. I'm going to give myself a little bit of time to just relax, you know, maybe enjoy some trees. I'm going to go help out in my community. I'm going to pursue my mission. Or are you just like, oh, another day. I don't know how I'm going to get through it. And you trudge and you trudge. And, you know, we're looking at that too. It's not necessarily going to get fixed in that call, but we will discover a few places where you can make a little tweak, that little step that will get you going farther from or closer to what's important to you. And those are just a couple of things, okay? So you're going to get, whether you choose, well, you can choose to do none of the above and continue on as you are, and good for you, and enjoy that, and I hope you find what you're looking for and get where you're going. Or you can choose to try something different. You know, Einstein said something about insanity being, you know, doing the same thing the same way and expecting a different outcome. Well, if what you've been doing your whole life has got you right where you're at and you're not happy with it, try something different. Ideally, try this, you know. If not, that's okay. So this is nothing, it's nothing more than an opportunity, okay? And you choose to look at the coaching, it's an opportunity. And it's just an investment of your time. If you choose to go ahead and just make a commitment to the next 10 days, to giving roughly 10 minutes, it might go 10 or 15 in a couple days, but really say it's 10-minute investment for 10 days in a row. And open yourself up to doing it, okay? Because it's one of those things, it's like you just download the program and look at it and watch it and read it and don't do anything. You're not gonna get anything from it. You've got to do the work. You've got to commit that you're worth 10 minutes, that your life is worth 10 minutes of your day. In the first 10 minutes, it's important. So there's a lot of stuff out there that's offering, you know, to help you, to get things better, to give you, you know, whatever it is. The only way this is different is it just my life experience and me just offering you something, okay? I can't promise it's gonna work for you. I feel pretty comfortable that if you put the effort in, you'll get exactly as much result as you put in effort. That's what I can promise you. The more that you do, the more that you get. The more that you give, the more that you get. When you begin to open yourself up to really allow things to come through you, when you begin to like follow your heart and follow your mission to give to others, big things start to happen. That's what I'm working on right now. And it's, you know, if this serves you, then that's great. And if it doesn't, that's great. All really good stuff. So couple things, couple options. Check out the coaching. You know, the link that's going to go to this pop up here below, it'll take you to a page. You could either sign up for a free strategy session, or you can just decide to buy the 10-day personal tune-up course. And there's coaching in that as well. So once again, why should you do this? Because you're ready. Because you know that you are just tired of the way things are. You just haven't figured it out yet. And chances are you're not gonna. So this, you know, say what? Say, you know, you do this and say, you know, does it completely 100% change your life, like, whoa, from, you know, whatever trudge to dream life. But say it gets you 10% closer to it. 10% closer. So, you know, you're this far away from it right now, and I'm about 4 steps away from the camera, so I'll take about that much of a step. So you get that much closer to where you want to be in your life, in your mind, in your heart, in your relationships, in your career, you know, in your mission. 10%. And from that new 10%, it's kind of like when you're going up a mountain, when you're going up, when you're down here, you have a limited perspective, but you get up here and all of a sudden you break through the clouds and you can see this marvelous vista, and you can see perhaps another glimpse of the trail ahead through the trees. You can see where you've been and kind of how it made sense, and how that one little rocky area that really threw you, it brought you to this place where you've got this marvelous view, where you've got this incredible opportunity. So much of it's about perspective. So once again, if you made it through this, we're 11 minutes in. Hopefully it's not been too painful. I really appreciate you checking this out. I hope you have an amazing day. If you decide not to check this out, find something, okay? Try something different. Read a book, watch some TED Talks, check out someone else's products, You're worth the effort. If you want change, the world out here changes when you change what you do here and what you do here. I hope to see you sometime soon. Have a marvelous day. Thanks again. Take care.